Good afternoon on day 77 of Araroa. We are at our lunch spot right now after our first stretch of the Whanganui paddling section. This is all very new to us, canoeing on a river over very gentle rapids, but figuring out the right way to go so you don't end up in sticks and rocks and shallow water and the cliff edges. It's all a lot. It's a big learning curve, but I'm having fun. I'm a little apprehensive if the water gets the rapid parts of the water gets any harder, but so far so good. And because we're traveling by boat instead of carrying everything on our backs, we get to have cans of soda and things that have been kept in a cooler and bulky stuff. Sandwiches. Nice peaceful part of the water right now. It goes from hardly any current to rapids. Nothing extreme at all though. Good for an intro. Got to camp around 6:30 and it's very crowded. Not in this spot right here, but by the water and by the hut there's a lot of people here. Set up our tent here. Bathrooms are over there where the porch is. And then further down the path is the hut. And then down this way is the river. The red boats are a different company. Our boats are blue. Here's the blue tribe, Yeti tribe. This was the 5 of us that stuck together today. So when we got here, we took all of our blue canisters filled with our tent and gear and clothes and carried them all the way up the hill to the camp. And now we're back for the rest of it. We've got to haul this cooler and our food can up the hill. But first, we're trying to figure out a good spot to tie down our boats. They should be fine because they're already on shore, but just some extra protection. Dinner tonight, pre-made wraps.
Veggie and cheese. Cheese and veggies.
That's really good. An onion, I smell the onion.
Mayo, tomato,
I love onion.
lettuce.
Cheesecake.
Deluxe salted caramel cheesecake.
Good morning on day 78 of Araroa. Today we are on day 2 of our NOBO canoeing trip down the Whanganui River. We started paddling at 8:37 in the morning ahead of our group, but they're not far behind us. And then directly behind us there's a group of like dozens of teenagers and their chaperones. So I think we'll be mixed up with a lot of people today, but right now we've got the lead and it's a beautiful morning. just pulled our canoes off to the side. We're at the landing to head to Bridge of Nowhere. And it was extremely slippery getting up from right there. Feels nice to be walking again after a day and a half of paddling. The ground is stable. It's easy to turn how you want to. You're not bonking into cliff edges. Curious about this bridge. I assume the name implies that they started building it and didn't finish, maybe? So I'm guessing there's just like, kind of just stops. But I don't know all the history. I don't know just how big it is. So I am curious to see it. Alright, already not what I expected. The bridge does go all the way across, so it's not like a bridge that just stops in the middle. Oh, it's high up. Whoa. Happened over there. So if we gathered the information correctly, the bridge was built when the river was in use for transporting stuff, and there was a group of veterans, soldiers, looking to settle this land, this area, but then there was a road created going to the town of Reitihi, and the road became more popular, so by the time the bridge was finished, they didn't really need it anymore, and the land was so isolated that they didn't really want to settle there in the end. So, big old project to get to this isolated nowhere land that they didn't end up staying at. We are almost back at our canoes now. So we're going to load back in. We have to untie ourselves, go down the greasy cliff, try not to fall into the water doing so, climb back into our boats, and then just row straight across the water to where there's a beach. And we'll stop there and have our lunch because we're both really hungry right now. Oh, yeah, we're hearing a jet boat for the first time. We heard that those might be going down the river, and if we encounter them, just to pull over for them. But we hadn't seen any. But maybe now we're at the section where we will see them more often. Our exit point is blocked right now by a jet boat, so we're trying to figure out how to get back down to our boats. Maybe here? With some clever maneuvering, we got our canoes untangled from these ones from up here. And now we're just gonna pull them in and load up. made it to our campsite for tonight. Very nice, up this hill from the river. We just got here like 10 minutes ago, and so we're halfway through unloading our canoe and carrying our canisters and all of our stuff all the way up the hill, up the path to the tent sites and the hut area, where we'll then unload it, set up our tent, and hang out. Just found a nice spot for a tent under some trees, so hopefully the trees catch any condensation. That's our theory. So far it's been true. Just had our dinner over there, and now we're settling in for the night, packing up, washing up, hanging out. Good morning on day 79 of Araroa. We're leaving our campsite as we speak, just drifting away from the shore. And it's our last day paddling. We're supposed to have the most intense rapids today, the 80% chance that we're going to get knocked out of our boat. So we're expecting to get to Piperiki wet and hopefully not broken. We just went over a rapid called the 50-50. More like the 80-20, and we flipped into the water. We were on the failing side of that statistic. So we're currently getting all of our gear out of our canoe, getting all the water out, and now there's another group about to take their shot. It's a lot of water.
Wow. He's so good. He made it look so easy.
Oh! That's right about where we did, I think. Yeah, I think we just bounced right off of it. Here goes another.
Looks easy on that. Yeah.
Doesn't hold all the water.
Yeah, it doesn't collect the water.
It's hard to get out of it after. Nice. So good. The group that was here with us has continued on. Joe and I stayed put. We had our lunch here, and we know there's 2 more people behind us that were part of our group. They got ready a bit slower than us in the morning, so we're not sure just how far behind they are, but we figured we'll stay and wait for them. just because we were really thankful to have people here to throw us a rope and pull us in when we were trying to shuffle in with our canoe upside down and not able to touch the ground. We were just on our backs, kind of backstroking, but not really getting anywhere in the current. So we have a rope from our canoe ready in case they need it. But who knows, they might be pros, they might not even need us, but I think I would be happy to have somebody there, so that's what we're gonna do. And meanwhile, we'll get to dry off and maybe the sun will come out. It was raining earlier though when we were canoeing. Got a bit wet before we got soaked. Just made it to Piperiki, the end destination of our canoeing journey. There were some rapids right at the end that were a little worrisome, but we stayed dry ever since we fell out of our canoe earlier. Had fun. That was like the perfect amount of time, I think, for that adventure, and I'm glad we did it. Something new to try. No longer floating on water. We're back to walking on land. Currently trying to navigate to the actual campground at Piperiki, where we plan to stay for tonight. We're all showered, feeling fresh. And we just reunited with our friend Constant, who we haven't seen since Padlock, and even then it was like a really quick passing. You clean? You warm? You dry? Comfy?